General Hospital spoilers tease that Sidwell is still alive, and this is becoming a major concern after Brennan couldn't find his body following the WSB's drone strike. Sidwell's absence raises many questions, especially since the explosion seemed to have ended his life. However, an important clue emerged when the pilot of the drone mysteriously crashed and died. The pilot's death was no ordinary accident. It serves as evidence that Sidwell may have survived and made his way to Port Charles. This confirms that Sidwell is quietly preparing a new plan, and Port Charles will soon become the center of his dark schemes. Upon receiving an ultimatum from Sidwell, demanding the return of the diamonds she had stolen, Holly falls into a state of panic and utter fear. She knows that Sidwell is a ruthless and powerful man, willing to do anything to reclaim his property, even taking the lives of those who stand in his way. The pressure from this ultimatum makes Holly feel like everything is collapsing, and she realizes she can't handle the situation alone. In fear that Sidwell will strike before she can act, Holly decides to turn to Brennan and Sunny for help. She knows that Brennan has strong underground connections and the influence needed to deal with dangerous people like Sidwell. Holly begs Brennan to help her find a way to deal with Sidwell before things go too far. With his experience in handling tense and complex situations, Brennan is the only one Holly can trust to help her escape this dangerous predicament. But it's not just Brennan. Holly also reaches out to Sonny Corinthos, a powerful figure in the underworld who is always willing to help those close to him. Holly hopes that with Sonny's help, she can protect herself and avoid Sidwell's wrath. Sonny, with his extensive connections and quick action, could create a strong defense for Holly. She believes that Sonny not only has the ability to stop Sidwell, but can also offer specific plans to protect her from his revenge. However, seeking help from both Brennan and Sonny is not an easy decision for Holly. She understands that by involving them in this fight, both Brennan and Sonny will also face danger. But in the face of Sidwell's deadly threat, Holly has no other choice. She hopes the combination of Brennan and Sonny's power will be enough to protect her and stop Sidwell before he carries out any brutal actions. The tension rises as Holly waits for responses from both Brennan and Sonny, while Sidwell's shadow looms ever closer over her life. Will they be able to help her escape this deadly threat, or will Holly have to face the terrible consequences of stealing precious diamonds from a ruthless man like Sidwell? Time is running out, and every decision could mean the difference between life and death. Sidwell not only knows that Holly stole his diamonds, but also understands all of her relationships, which puts both Sasha and Robert in grave danger. With his cunning and ability to control all information, Sidwell quickly grasps every move Holly makes, including her connections to the important people in her life. This makes the situation more tense than ever, as Sidwell is willing to use anyone to achieve his goal. And this time, Sasha and Robert may become hostages or targets for his brutal revenge. Sasha, who has already faced many challenges in her life, now faces a deadly threat from Sidwell. He knows she has a close connection with Holly and will not hesitate to attack her to force Holly to return the stolen diamonds. Meanwhile, Robert, an influential figure now in Sidwell's crosshairs, may also suffer serious consequences if Holly does not comply with Sidwell's demands. Holly knows that with each passing day, Sidwell's threat becomes clearer and more dangerous. He may use Sasha and Robert as pawns to manipulate Holly, forcing her to act according to his wishes. This situation puts Holly in a terrible position, as she must choose between protecting her loved ones and confronting Sidwell, who could strike at any moment. The tension escalates as Holly must decide how to deal with Sidwell, while Sasha and Robert face the risk of being captured or even killed. One wrong move could cause everything to collapse, and Holly knows that time is running out. Sidwell holds all the information and will not stop until he achieves his goal, forcing Holly to act quickly to save the people she cares about from his ruthless revenge. Holly has reached her breaking point, and now she is ready to fight back against Sidwell. No longer the weak woman threatened by her enemy, Holly decides to strike back. She understands that Sidwell will not stop until he gets what he wants, and with Sasha and Robert in danger, Holly knows she can't just sit back and wait. The situation becomes more tense than ever as new deaths begin to surface, showing that Sidwell has become more aggressive. Confirmations of murders have emerged, creating a wave of fear and instability throughout Port Charles. Holly, now with no other choice, must face the danger head-on. She knows that every decision she makes not only affects her own life, but also those of Sasha and Robert, whom she deeply loves. Holly's careful preparation and determination to fight have proven that she is ready to push Sidwell back at any cost. She does not hesitate to confront this dangerous enemy, even knowing that the consequences could be severe. With each move Sidwell makes, Holly responds with intelligence and courage, determined not to let him destroy her life and the lives of those she loves. The new deaths that have been confirmed show that this battle will not stop with just threats. Everyone in Port Charles feels the rising tension as Sidwell and Holly face off in a relentless war. Holly knows that time is running out, and she must act quickly to protect herself and the ones she loves from the cruel fate that Sidwell has planned.